Hi, I'm Edward Kent. I'm a senior developer at AutoTrader, working in the data engineering squad. AutoTrader is a digital automotive marketplace, so it connects buyers and sellers of new and used vehicles. So we started using Databricks to launch some machine learning powered metrics to help retailers, so people selling cars, maximize their profit through buying the right stock at the right price, making sure they're turning over vehicles at a good rate and making sure they're achieving the best possible margin they can on their vehicles. The most visible metric we have is our used car valuations. So these tell a consumer or a retailer how much a vehicle is worth at a given age and mileage. So these are powered by machine learning models. So one of the biggest challenges we faced was collaboration, making sure teams are working effectively together, and that if one team solves a particular problem in a certain way, that knowledge is shared among all the teams in the business. That's been a challenge for both our data scientists and our data engineers, especially when we're moving a model from a development stage where the data scientists are working on it to a production stage where we're expecting a data engineer to pick up the model and implement it. So we've probably got the most value out of Databricks from using the collaborative notebooks. We've got various teams around the business who are using the data platform. We've got data scientists who are doing exploratory analysis, developing new models. We've got our data engineers who are taking those models and putting them into production. And we've also got developers around the business who are maybe not working in this area, but want to learn how the data platform works and understand what sorts of data we're collecting. So Databricks is great for that. We can set up some tutorial notebooks for people to follow, and they can just dip in and see what other people are doing with data, and use that as a starting point from effectively zero knowledge to working with the data platform in a matter of hours. I'm really excited about MLflow, particularly when it comes to productionizing models and serving them in real time. So one of the core stated aims of MLflow is to provide a way to save models in a standard format and run them in any environment, including, for example, REST services. And that's basically our business case for serving models. So a great example of the business impact would be how we've managed to move a model from the development stage into production and speed that process up. So prior to us using Databricks and Spark, this process would take us anything up to 6 months to go from sort of conception, an idea of how this model might work, through to a production model that retrains itself automatically. With Databricks and Spark, what we've been able to do is use the same model in both the development stage and move that model straight into production with a very, very limited amount of time. So our first attempt at this, it took about 2 months, and we anticipate now that we know what we're doing, this will go even faster in the future. So how we anticipate growing our business is using our data to launch more and more machine learning powered models and metrics. So these could be things that we sell to consumers or to retailers, or they can be tools that we use internally to help make sure that we're delivering the right products, we're building the right things, and that we're focusing our investment in the right areas. So Databricks has provided us a unified entry point to our data platform, making it accessible to people across different disciplines, including data scientists and developers.